Good day to you and how you be, everybody. Jan Agosto here and welcome to Untitled Ink. You guys got to see that? The Hurricane Isaias? Oh man, it didn't rain a lot. It just rained like maybe for 40 minutes, very, very hard. But the wind was like for 2, maybe 3 hours, just windy, and look at those trees, man. Unbelievable. But today, we're talking about something else. Today, I'm trying for the first time this, it's called the Underbase Ink. Never heard of it, just saw it and let me do this because I have a job I gotta do with some very soft style Bella canvas shirts and I don't wanna lay up a lot of ink on it. I will need an underbase because for the first time I'm using kind of like a copper ink, but I searched and I didn't find no ink that actually is called copper. So this one is an espresso NP ink. So from Screen Print Direct, that's what we're gonna do. Let me just start setting up the screens and show you the inks of the underbase. I'm trying to open this underbase to see how soft it is and then layer up because I wanna layer up as less ink as possible on that soft style t-shirt. So I'm gonna try to go with maybe a 230 mesh for the underbase, depending how soft is this ink, and a 160 for the copper. So let me just start setting up and let's do this. All screens already set up. Before I talk about these two inks, while I was exposing my two screens, my friend Giovanni called me and he wanted to come and bring me a gift, and this is what he came and gave me. Look at this. Beautiful shirt. The Bronx, New York, with the He-Man look and using all the villains from He-Man. Nice. He used the perfect white from Lava and a 230 mesh. Nice and bright, pretty good job. He's learning how to screen print. He took the first class and he's starting to print, and real nice, Giovanni. I'll leave the description down below if you want to support him. He has all the other borrows and other shirts that he has, the Undercats, I think it is. Real nice. Thank you, Giovanni. So let's talk about this here, from Ecotex, the Underbase White. I never knew there was an Underbase ink. I always use the white. This is the first time I'm gonna test. Maybe it's just like white, we don't know, but let's talk about what that ink does. And the Ecotex Plastisol ink is the perfect ink for beginners and seasoned printers. This ink does not dry out quickly and performs great on any mesh count. That's why I'm doing this on a 230 mesh. And when it comes to curing temperatures, is a 320 degrees to cure, and the flashing point is at 220 for 12 seconds. We're gonna check it out. Let's see, once I open, how smooth. I hope it goes real nice through the 230 mesh. The other one is the Espresso Brown NP from Ecotex. The only ink I found very close to copper, because like I said before, I couldn't find no ink saying copper. If you guys know one, hit me up and let me know about it. But I sent the color to the guy I'm doing the shirts and he said that's a perfect color to go with. This is gonna go on a 160 mesh, so 230 mesh, 160 mesh, using the black Bella Canvas 3001T. So it's gonna give it a smooth feel, not too heavy. It's gonna look real nice. So right now, let's get printing. So far, very, very smooth ink. It will go through this 230 mesh. So far, so good. just gotta move it just a little tiny inch to my left and ready to print. All right, beautiful. Butt registration on the money. Now, let's get ready to print. If you are gonna start printing and you wanna use all 4 palettes, before you start adding all the shirts then, make sure that every palette is sized up at the same size. You know, if this is 6.5 here, from here, make sure every palette is 6.5, or else you're gonna have some designs a little too high, too little low. Make sure your palettes are all sized up. Okay, one thing I noticed, besides that this ink is very smooth, you could use a 230, but the coverage of it is like on the money. It covers evenly, not like some of the Plastisol. When I use that lava white, sometimes I use Underbase and there's more parts covered than others. But this one, let me show you guys. You see the coverage? Even. Beautiful. That's why I noticed and I like that once I put that other color on top, that other color is gonna be even. It's not gonna be one more brighter than the other. Woo! Job done. It's so hot and humid up in here. I cannot take it. I dislike the summer. With these 2 ovens on and the humidity the way it is, I am sweating, and I'm glad that I'm done. That's why I came nice and early so I could get things going and get it out of here before it's 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock here. You forget it. The print came out beautiful, man. Oh, I'm happy with it. So let's go check out the final results. Let me talk about the espresso brown. If you're looking for copper, get the espresso brown MP from Ecotex. That color came out beautiful. The other thing, first time I tested the Underbase Ink, one thing I like is how smooth it is, that it could go through the 230 mesh. And going through the 230 mesh, it gives you a nice even quote. There's no little blockers like I was explaining before. That's what I like. And then the brown on the 160 on top of that 230 mesh, the print feels smooth. The less ink on a shirt, the better. Remember, the less ink on a shirt, the better it's gonna be. And when it came to the butt registration, I started at the beginning, you know, I push. So I started pushing, and it's just the line on the top. It was just there. You couldn't really see it. So I decided to pull. And when I pulled, everything was it just came out butt right with it. So I kept pulling. I don't pull a lot. I'm a guy that I push my squeegee, but pulling because of my joints, I cannot do that a lot. But with this job, I had to do it so it could come out real nice. And love the way the job came out. So those are the things we got today: the underbase, the brown, and when you're doing that budget registration, I showed you already how beautiful it looks. So job came out real nice. So if you like this video, press that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. May God bless you all. Be grateful, stay safe, and peace out.
Woo! Oh yeah, I needed this.